My husband and I only had one night to spend in Taupo, New Zealand, so we didn't waste any time. We hit the ground running. First stop, Huka Falls, to see that beautiful blue crystal clear water. We had to take a pretty decent hike up to the falls, got your heart pumping, but the views were gorgeous. After viewing the falls, we took a well-deserved dip in Otumuheki Thermal Stream. I was kind of worried that it wasn't going to be a beautiful day. I thought it was going to be like a little bit more wet and weird and whatnot out here. And I was like, oh, it would have been better if it had sunshine. But first off, the sun over here, as soon as it comes out, it's like fire. Fire, fire, fire. So really this overcast is wonderful for this Huka Falls walk. It's all pretty behind me. I'm on the observation deck right now. It's so pretty. I love it here. This is where the rubber meets the road. Huka Falls. They're not there yet, but woohoo, you can hear it. There happened to be just like this little cut. Give you a little viewing spot to where it's starting to get crunk up in here. This is like your last little moment. If you fell in for real, this is here. You need to get out right here if you can, and if not, you're going over the falls. That's just it for you. We made it to the falls. I can probably hear them in the background, beeping and bopping, or booping and bopping. All that water centrifugal force. Anyways, it was a nice little hike. Have some points in there, got that cardiovascular system pumping. But then they had some little ups and downs and all around. So it turned out actually that was easy-ish. Easy-ish. But you definitely need to be athletic when it comes to things. Okay, bye. There's a couple of ways to get to the falls. You can hike like my husband and I did. You can drive, or you can take the boat and it'll take you right up into the falls. After our hike, we took a dip in the Otumuheki Thermal Springs, which is down at the base of the Huka Falls. The little cove is the only place where the warm water is, and where the lake is, where the people are walking, it's a little colder. So after walking to Huka Falls, it was a nice little hike. You got your cardio moments, you got your down moments. Very beautiful views. We even found that little cut to go through. And, I don't know if everybody knows about that cut, but it was actually pretty cool to go through. And then, coming back, it's such a nice, refreshing thing to just take a dip afterwards now. It's a little bit cooler, so the hot portion was nice. There was people still swimming in the river portion too as well. So, but it was very nice. So it was a nice little dip. We didn't stay too long, in and out. We just like to get our kicks on Route 66 and get the hell on, you know what I'm saying? But I liked it. I had fun. It was a nice little walk. I got my little exercise. I got my steps in for today. I got a little hot, a little soak, doke. Now we're about to go eat and go get in our hotel room. Because we just got to Taupo and we just hit the ground running. We didn't check in our hotel yet or anything. We're trying to make the most of it. We're only here for one day. So we're heading to Debrett's Thermal Resort. It's like a little fun water park. We're coming in a little late. I closed around 8:30, about 7. We just want to take a quick dip and get on with our lives. So we'll see. Ours is number 8. In the private pools. I mean, why not? Get a nice little soak. 8's right there. This is our little private pool area. Just myself and my husband. We got a little seating area here. It's gonna be a good time. We finished our soak in the Brett's. We went to the private pools. It was lovely. It was a nice little private soak that we gotta have. Peaceful by ourselves. Honeymooner soak. Doing a honeymooner soak, that's what we did. We were only there for about 45 minutes. That's all you really need. They really say you shouldn't soak more than 45 minutes anyway since it's so hot. Here's a park.
Bunch of slides. The water's warm now, you know.
Yeah.
It's just some warm water.
This is like.
The cold spots.
And they got a cool slide, which we were too late for. But hey, it's all good. We have fun. Yeah, so this is how I was saying, basically you should always pack something in regards to like doing a picnic, because there's so many cool spots to just pull off and just picnic, right? So this has like, look at, there's just benches. There's benches everywhere. The ladies over there have benches. You just pull it off. That's our car right there. And you know, you have a nice little view and make yourself a little picnic, make it all romantic. So always bring some snacks, you know, some drinks. Always have it in for you, especially if you're just doing a road trip in New Zealand. I mean, there's always going to be somewhere where you can say, you know what, let's make picnic. It's so pretty. The lake. Lake Taupo. We're just going on a walk. We want to make the most of our night since we don't have a lot of it. We're just here in and out. Taupo. Hi, bye. You want to win $10,000 here in Taupo. You get to hit, let's see, if you hit the ball on the hole-in-one over there. I think I'm Kiwi now, so I'm probably the hole-in-one. You have to get over there, and it has to be a hole-in-one.
10,000.
$50 for 10,000.
10,000
It might be an investment, you know. Along our stroll, they had some pretty cool sculptures. It was really beautiful doing the sunset walk. All right, we're just happen to be walking, checking things out, and of course we go to the famous airplane McDonald's in Taupo, which is cool.
You go inside and eat in there, they got some little tables.
Yep, you can go inside and eat in there. You can look at the pizzas. Really cool, man. He can still spin his landing wheel tire. Okay, come. He wants to show us that he can spin the landing wheel. Spin the wheel of fortune. It's well oiled. It's the wrong way. He got it backing up. Now, can you spin the propeller is the question. You can spin the propeller. So I like how they put the real estate like in, what are these, like little tablets, and then you can just kind of like, you know, scan the code, but it's like all in the window, so especially people who are here like us. That's cool though. I like this. We need to adopt something like this in the States. Another thing I like is that the gas stations have like really good food. Like their pies are the bomb. They do coffee, so they set up coffee. But then also too, look, they got sweets. Man, that's all up my alley right there. Sandwiches, ready made. Like pretty cool, man. So the one thing I'm finding out about New Zealand is it will hurt your feelings. It will hurt your motherfucking feelings. Especially during the summertime. Because there might be something that you want to do that you think you're about to do. And then they be like, no, we're booked up. Oh, no, we're closing. You ain't doing this. That's what I learned today. We wanted to go get some bread pudding from the people downstairs. And I promise I looked and it said that they close at 12. And so we're like, let's go do a little walk. Let's do this. And then we're going to come back and get some bread pudding and share it. And we came back and they were closing. They were like, oh, no, we're closed. That was the bread pudding. We tried to get mussels when we were in Auckland. And they was like at the Occidental, and they was like, nope, if you don't have any bookings for mussels, you ain't getting no mussels today. No mussels. And then the last one is the Hobbiton. My bad. I didn't book soon enough. So I missed that. Oh, and there was something else that I missed too. Yeah. Oh, it was the night geyser at Taupo. Yeah. I mean, you got to book in advance. It's just going to hurt your feelings. But also, you find things that you can do, alternate things that you're like, oh my God, this was fun too. So I love New Zealand. That's all. There are so many cool sculptures when you're walking along the lake in Taupo. So I definitely would suggest that when you go to Taupo, take a walk along the lake and take in the beauty and creativity of it all. We're doing the dough boats right now in Taupo. So she's getting everything ready. We're gonna do our little practice run and then we're gonna get out on the dough boats. Got a lot of black swans. I have not seen a white swan yet. They got parasailing right next to us. We're not doing any of that. But it's all on the dock over here. We stayed at the Twin Peaks and it was super close, only a 5-minute drive. Tow us out with the jet ski. When we get out, we're on our own. We're on the dough boats right now. Hanging out. It goes kind of slow. It's a choppy day. Our lady was pretty cool. We got drinks, we got eats. And yeah, we're gonna have a good old time on Lake Taupo today. Yeah, can't you see? We're rocking our music. It's a little nippy, but it's not too bad. It goes pretty slow. The steering isn't all that fun because it's so choppy. You have to, and it's a dough boat. It goes in circles. As soon as, and then like when, you know, because there's a lot of boats out right now. So the boats are hitting the water, making it super choppy. And like you can see in the back, we're just kind of like bloop, bloop, bloop. So you got to keep constantly like steering the little thing to be able to make us go the way we go. And we're like going super slow too. So it's really just a relaxing chill. You know, nicer days, you can hop in the water. They tell you to layer up, so just in case it gets cold out here, you could bring, see, until it starts flipping you around, I'm telling you. And then, you know, make a little picnic, make sure you picnic, always picnic. And yeah, and have fun. New Zealand, baby. The water is like nice and green and blue and clear. You can see almost all the way through. I know there's a shine, so it's hard to tell. Sun's starting to come out. It's looking like a beautiful day. We're heading back to get off the dough boat. We got a limit of 2 hours. And our 2 hours is almost up. My baby's got skills. He's got us coming on in. Go to the right, he's coming. Good job. We're getting in there. We just finished the dough boats and it was actually a good time. Slow going. It's just more of a chill. Again, bring your picnic stuff so you can picnic. Eat, relax. When it gets warm out, swim. The sun literally just came out. We probably could have swam if we would like waited until like get onto it later on in the evening, but we only had one evening in Taupo, so we're making the best of our day. So we got out early today. The earlier you go out, of course, the usually the more cloudy it is, and then it takes a little bit and the day clears up. So but yeah, it was a good time. My honey in front of the hookah honey. Are you gonna put your face in the honeybee? You got a honeybee picture, honeybee? Cause you're my honeybee. Okay, you're gonna go that one? Okay, I have the Phoenix drinks, which is crazy because we live in Phoenix. About to get us some ice cream. This is the honey hive, bee hive. Bee tastings. Honey tasting is over there. You taste mead and liquor and honey. And there is medicinal honey, and then there's sweetener type honey. So honey does all things. So now I'm gonna figure out what kind of ice cream I want. I got the Hokey Pokey ice cream. We bought some stuff. I'm gonna sit in a little bee chair. Nice little outside situation. Very tasty. The sun comes out. I'm leaking already. It's cute. I'm sitting here in a little cornhole. What's this? Are the bees over here? It looks old. It's a composite bin for fruit and veggies. They say plant flowers to attract them bees. Attract flowers. Butterflies too. The honey hive. It's a honey pot. We just go in here and buy a whole bunch of honey stuff. That's all. Take some honey stuff and buy some more honey stuff. That's what it's all. We're here at the Wawerkey Terraces. We just left the Haku honey hive, and it's like right down the street from there. So we were driving by. We're gonna go to the different one, Oraki or whatever. I obviously don't pronounce them right, but it was right here, so we were like, you know what? Let's do it. Let's stop. Let's do it. And soak, because why not? Before taking a dip in the hot pools, we walked around and viewed the beautiful crystal blue terraces and just checked out the scenery along the route. Join us as we take a look at the terraces. Watch him come out of the steam. I hear him talking. The steam's gonna reveal my husband. And then it's gonna take him over again, watch. Oh, not yet. Whoa, fuck balls. Damn. And it's hot. Look, this is like the little Maori villages. They got a little house. They got a little yard. They got a little fire pit. I mean, they live in the life right now. Yeah, they keep it the same. Cookie cutter. Super easy. Oh, cool. That's that. Alright, we're headed to the hot pools now. Alright. About to do this soak thing. Going into the water. Ooh, it's hot. Of course, when we need some overcast, the overcast ain't here, right? We just finished at Wairaki. I asked them how to pronounce it. Wairaki. Just gotta roll them R's. And it was nice. It was cute. They had the little thermal spas, little terraces, nice little hot dip. The sun came out, it made it too hot. Then the sun went away and it made it just right. And the wind started blowing. Just like regular New Zealand weather all over the place. Kind of like Arizona weather. All over the place. does what it want to do. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of the weather report. Even though we had one night in Taupo, I am pretty satisfied of all the things we did. I really enjoyed my time there. I mean, we did quite a few things for only being there for, 1.5 days. We hit the ground running and we didn't look back. I would definitely say Taupo is worth the visit. It's such a beautiful place, and the sunsets, as you can see, are lovely. So thank you for joining us on this leg of our trip to Taupo. If you want to join us on our fun-filled adventures, hit the like and subscribe button and see what pops up next. My husband and I are always traveling. The next and last stop on our New Zealand adventure is the Coromandel.